Hello Internet, this is Olek again. Today we're gonna talk about ZUS. For those of you who don't know what ZUS is a product line of a company called NONDA. And I like the approach which we use. They got app on the phone which combines all the feeds from all the sensors they put inside the car. Either that would be the pressure sensors on the tires, video camera which is installed on the back for the cars which don't have rear view camera, the key finders, and USB chargers with a serious amperage power. And the latest and greatest which I have, it's also like OBD2 connector which you can use to stream data from your car. And the latest and greatest advances from them is the actual dash cam. What NONDA approach is, they try to integrate all of that into one single palette of glass, some kind of dashboard which you have when you run the NONDA ZUS application on your phone. Either gonna be iOS device or Android device, it doesn't matter. It's got for both. So I got that because I'm using the ZUS already on my Audi, and the camera which I have right now is some kind of very old technology, very old camera. It's got lots of cables, as you see. It's also got GPS, so the presentation of that information from that camera is very solid as well, but it's not just convenient, and it's pretty big and old and messy. So I want to actually integrate that into the ZUS application, and that's why I got that. What I'm gonna do right now is to open this box to see what is inside. It's some kind of unboxing video right now, and I'm gonna replace my existing cam, which is this guy here. Like I show you, see it's getting all these details, and then you start it. It's gonna go and start. Midus, it's a company who built that, and it's showing you the view, right? It's HD camera. There are multiple settings, but it's menu driven, and menu is not very intuitive. So the date is correct, but the time is not, as you can see. Even the date is not correct because today is still 24th. This is the USB charger which I'm using right now. As you can see, there's lots of cables, which is making the whole setup is a bit messy. I want to clean that up, and one of the way to clean it is to try to integrate more systems into the more advanced systems, and basically hide the cables away so they're not visible at all. Right, so let's do unboxing. And we'll continue. Alright, so unboxing. So let's open this up. NONDA is always, you can see that ZUS product line is always in the same kind of packages. It's red and orange and white. That's the box. You open it up and let's see what's inside. Okay, so this is what we got inside. If you can see, there's a camera. It's very small. And should be some handles. So this is the camera, and there's a base, right? The base is 3M. So once you click it up, and this holder, you can rotate the camera the way you want it, and that's very good because once you put it in, this thing is gonna be very small in case of how the things are gonna work and how the footprint on the windshield is gonna be. So the camera is not gonna block your view, for example, from seeing the road. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to be smaller than what I have right now in terms of setup, in terms of mounts, in terms of everything, right? And that's what it's all about. So you also have the sticky tape here, which is actually gonna put on the windshield, and that will allow you to disconnect it if you want to, very easy. And you got the charging cable, which is USB, and the helping tool to actually put this film on and off, and one more 3M just in case you messed up and you need it to be reapplied again. So let's now mount it, and once it's mounted we will try to monitor it and set it up inside the app, and then I'll show you how it looks. Okay, as you can see right now, camera is set up. It's look much cleaner. So I hide the cable over here. It goes all the way and connected to the back. So the camera is right there. There is no screen though. and it's like LED on this side. So I turn the camera so it's automatically start recording once the power is on. And if you want to access the data which is recorded on this camera, you have to connect to the Wi-Fi which the camera provides. And once that Wi-Fi connectivity is done, you will be able to see the actual clips which are stored on SD card. Or you can actually get the micro SD card from over here, connected to computer, and use the access the footage this way. So here is a view of the NONDA application. As you see, it's December 24. So you go to dashboard, and this is where you see your camera. You see here down below, that's the camera icon here. You click on that, it tells you that your camera needs to be connected to Wi-Fi in order to access the videos. But it will be recording all the time when the camera is when the car is driving and when the car is actually started up. So to do that, you'll have to actually go in and press the button on the camera itself. It will start recording. So you heard that beep. That's the white LED right here. That means the camera is up and it's recording. But if you want to get a Wi-Fi access right now, just press here. It will indicate that it will be connecting to Wi-Fi, and the LED will become blue. And now when you go to your settings on the phone, you would be able to see that it's going to be a Wi-Fi spot available, which is ZUS DC DI, whatever it is, right? So you click on that, it's going to get connected, and now when you go back to your ZUS application right here, you will see that icon for camera is available, right? So here you got all the videos what you have. So that's recording. The last time it was 14:49. This is where it stopped. And right now, today is got another record at 11:54. Yesterday records and so on, right? The settings here are pretty straightforward. You can actually record the sound as well. The length of the video clip I have set to 3 minutes. I'm gonna put the time watermark on the video. The video calibration will allow you to actually set up your camera, and if you can rotate it 180 degrees, or like, because you see I have a mountain on this side right now, the mount point, but it can be on this side also. So you can allows you to actually view and set it up using calibration. The collision sensitivity is default, the medium. Also the battery discharge level, this is what I was talking about. So by default it's turned on. You can turn it off if you want, but this is where it's gonna prevent the actual battery being drained. Once you got it connected to the outlet, which is all the time got the power. Some old cars got those, believe it or not. Alright, so here's your storage. So I have 32 gig of total storage on the card, and I am also use right now already available is 25. So format the card, you can do that too, but that's not really necessary. So that's pretty much it. The rest of the stuff here is pretty straightforward. So you got the video recording, you can play it if you want. You can also see some other videos which got recorded on the camera, which is very good also, right? And once you got it back, if I can hold my phone properly, yeah, you can got back, and this is what it is, right? So I don't have the pressure sensors for the tires, and I don't have the rear view window camera, but if you click on that, it will allow you actually to buy it right away and tell you a little bit about that. That's the integration of the ZUS, and I have it on my old car. So basically right now we're sitting in the Audi. This is where the most of the setup installed. I have OBD2 connector as well, I have battery voltage monitor, I have some other stuff, but that's where the most of the NONDA hardware is installed. Okay, so one of the advantages of this camera is that it's compact size, it's very small, and it's got a lot of good qualities. So for example, it's got wide angle lens, which is 140 degrees. It's basically giving you more than most of the cameras you see right now on the market, and it will be able to actually catch all the traffic coming even from the sides when you are going on your car. It's also got automatic incident detection. That means that if there is unexpected G-force getting hit into the car, so G-sensor is installed on this particular camera, the recording will be saved immediately and it will not be overwritten. During the normal operation, when the car is driving and you're still using dashboard, the camera icon is grayed out. That means that no Wi-Fi is connected, and therefore you can still see that you have the camera, but you would not be able to actually get access to the videos. At the same time, when the car is driving, the camera is constantly recording, and I got the model which got 32 gigabyte of micro SD card installed. And that's option. You can select bigger storage or you can select smaller storage, and you can install the card of your choice. But the benefit is that the card will keep all the videos until the card will become full, and only at that moment the actual all the videos will be erased. It will make space for the new videos to be recorded. So what can I say in a summary for this particular video? This ZUS installation is kind of additional step towards the final idea of the NONDA company. Then you have single pane of glass to monitor all specific elements inside the car, and dashcam is one of the most important pieces right now, because it will preserve your video recording and maybe used in a court if for some reason you got into the accident. So you will be able to actually track down and prove your innocence if you got this camera installed and it's recording. So the other way that NONDA is addressing that is that the camera is pretty high quality. It's still full HD camera. It doesn't have night vision, but I still have to try it to when the low light situation to see how that's being recorded. From the installation perspective, it's very easy, and from the actual setup, it's very user-friendly. Basically, you got everything inside the app, and once you connect the camera, the app will be find out, and the application for NONDA and for ZUS dashboard will guide you through the setup steps, and it's, believe me, it's very easy. So from that point of view, this camera is very good investment, and hopefully you will never use that particular recording. You would not need that to be actually shown up to police officer or to actual court to prove your innocence. And I wish you that you have safe driving experience all the time. But to have that as a peace of mind is just one of those things that you install in a car, and you hope you will never actually need those to be used in real life. But for that, this camera is actually very good, and like I said, the quality and the workmanship is standard for NONDA, which is very good, and it's durable. It's durable setup, very clean, and you're gonna really like it. I'm gonna put the links to that particular camera in the description down below. And I'm also gonna put down the link to the video which I recorded long ago, which was my first experience with NONDA, the actual OBD2 controller and the whole setup of the application. And at that video I talked also about some pressure sensors, how usable they are, and what is the rating of those, what people think about those, and also rear view camera and setup in general for NONDA and ZUS application. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel. If you don't like it, you know what to do. But if you do, share it with your friends, and I hope to see you soon on next tech review on this channel. With that, I wish you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Stay safe and drive carefully. Peace.